Hey, what's up guys? Andy here, and today we're going to be finally doing the July Haphazard review, and when I say finally, it's because I've been looking forward to this one. So, with that being said, I am recording this on the 30th and not the 31st, so some things may be a little different by then, but not too much. But with that being said, I am so happy with the content put out this month. We had so many good animes that just kept putting out good episodes this week. This month, this week in general, was really good. But this month in particular, and so many cool things happened, so many people commenting, so many new cool faces, and a lot of stuff. So this month we got 10,000 plus views. That's insane. We also gained 21 new subscribers, and I just want to say welcome. I hope you all do enjoy your stay. I hope you all do stay with me for a while. I know it's a little bit weird, you know, being in this haphazard wasteland of a channel, but hopefully y'all do enjoy your all stay, and let's just go ahead and jump in and talk about all the videos. If you're new to these are just kind of for me to recap my entire month for you all. That way you can decide if you see something you're like, oh, I've got to go watch that. Then you can be like, oh, okay, I can go watch that right after this. So yeah, with that being said though, gang, let's go ahead and jump right into this.
Back from the dead.
Alright, so to start off, we gotta talk about the Haphazard Gene review. It was the first video this month, and so many cool videos in that one. Y'all need to go check that out if y'all haven't already. But moving into our first review of the month, it was To the Abandoned Sacred Beast Episode 1. I was not sure on this anime at all, but I am starting to fall in love with it. It's slowly getting better and better. Of course, it's kind of not for everyone, but I thoroughly enjoy it. Moving on to something that pretty much is for everyone, BlackClover episode 90. Okay, crazy magic battle nonetheless. Whether it was crazy or not, Henry got introduced, and this video has 605 views as of recording. Really close contender to the biggest video. But we move into one of my favorite videos of the month, my Season 2 discussion of Shield Hero. If y'all didn't know, Shield Hero is currently done airing its first season, and we are probably going to get a Season 2. I do want to, however, remake this video with my buddy who I've been talking with in Discord. He knows a lot more about it than me, but for right now, we're just going to keep that there, and we'll add upon it a little bit later on. So next up, we have my Dr. Stone countdown video. Now, I was really hyped for Dr. Stone, and it did not disappoint in the least, at least for anime-wise. But the reviews haven't really been doing great. So if you enjoy Dr. Stone, don't forget to check those reviews out every week. I have a lot of fun with them. But episode 1, Stone World, it was such a cool episode. I wasn't sure about it though, because I didn't know how it was going to lead into any story, but it definitely did. We move into Fairy Tail episode 316, where Gray goes to use the Iced Shell's lost magic form. And I thought he was going to use it. I really wanted him to. It would have been an amazing way to get rid of Zeref, but of course it's Fairy Tail, so it didn't happen. But we move into Demon Slayer here, which has been the sleeper of the bunch. Episode 14, we finally got to see Man Boar Pig's face, and this is Inosuke Hashibira, and he was such a cool character. And this video actually got 766 views, so it's second place to the biggest. We move into Boruto, which was kind of in a slow spot, I'm not gonna lie. These were our ninja trading cards episode, and pretty much Rock Lee versus Shino in a popularity contest. I had fun with it, but it wasn't for everybody. We move into To the Abandoned Sacred Beast, episode 2, where we get introduced to Skull going for Hank. Now, this one was kind of the turning point for me. I'm like, okay, she's clearly going to go with him, but they're using kind of like a more psychological way about it, so I really enjoy that. And jumping back into BlackClover, we got introduced to Mana Zone, and Mario Leona versus Raya was a fight that I did not think was going to go down the way it did, but nonetheless, still an awesome episode that set up for even more awesome episodes down the line. Cutting over to something a little bit more laid back here, though. If it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a demon lord, episode 1. Now, I did this one just to set up that I was reviewing episode 2, and I had a lot of fun with Odell and Latina's journey here. But, with that being said, things got a little bit crazier in episode 2 when we got a new life for Latina. She made friends. Even though she did get lost in this one, she made friends. It was setting up everything to come, and I'm really, really happy the way that went down. Not counting, it's such a wholesome little anime that I like enjoying it just as a change of pace. Jumping right back into Dr. Stone, though, episode 2, we got Tsukasa showing up in the Stone World, which kind of led to a whole little drama that wasn't going to get fully set up due to different viewpoints. Now, with that being said, it was really good, but a few loose ends weren't tied up completely until next episode. But episode 15 of Demon Slayer really set up my favorite episode in the entire series. Inosuke and Tanjiro were in a little bit of a sticky situation with these webbed demons here, so that was pretty fun. We moved past that, though, to go back to Fairy Tail, episode 317 here, and Acnologia is back due to Irene's spell dissipating. And he was back with a vengeance. He came in and he stomped Irene's dead body out and everything. He was really not wanting to deal with her. But we move into episode 115 of Boruto here, which got 277 views. And a lot of people seem to think that I hated this episode, which I really didn't. I was just upset that we finally get some Team 25 and there's no action with them. And we're probably not going to get to see them for a while. So that was upsetting. Episode 3 of To the Abandoned Sacred Beast, though, we get to see a Minotaur versus a werewolf. Now, this was a cool one because it had all this stuff behind the scenes that were slowly getting built up. And these new animes we're reviewing kind of take a little bit of time to get pulled in, but they're working. Next up, we have episode 92, which was the huge reveal of Licht being inside of Vengeance's body. So, still not 100 on how that worked, but it worked nonetheless, and it was really cool to see, and more episodes to come. But we cut into my first Pokemon video of the month, and that was episode 10 here, where I fought Giovanni, and it was a pretty simplistic video nonetheless, but we got past it, and we're heading to the Elite Four in the next one, and we cut back over here to episode 3 of If It's For My Daughter, to where we kind of learn a little bit about the series' background, like Dale happened to go on an assassination mission and Latina's age, so not really too much there, but it was still a very good episode, not just like laying back with that one, you know? Episode 3 of Dr. Stone, though, really set up the drama because Senku and the others literally ran away. They were just booking it out, that bitch. And Senku decided he had to make a gun to stop Tsukasa, so he went out to get a gun. Now, this is the one I wanted to talk about a lot here. This is my favorite episode of any anime I watched this month. It was episode 16 of Demon Slayer, Blessed Rain After the Drought. This is his move here where it's a mercy kill. It's painless and easy, and it was just so beautiful, and I loved every second of this episode. I don't want to bore you all too much with that, but this is definitely my favorite episode of the month. Back to Boruto for a minute, we get episode 116, and Konohamaru might be falling in love. This is the current little mini-arc we're in right now, and this young lady is Ramen, I don't know what you want to call her. I call her Ramon, but there was a few major complications with the love story there. Moving into episode 4, though, of To the Abandoned Sacred Beasts, we got one of the more sad episodes, I would call it, because the Incarnate wasn't doing anything wrong. He just wanted to fulfill his dream, which he did. We cut into probably the craziest episode, well, second craziest episode of BlackClover this month. Episode 93 of BlackClover, the Wizard King dies. So, yeah, it's wasn't confirmed in this episode, so I don't know, but Elite Four, we're here. I ran into a ghost, though, heading up to the Indigo Plateau, and, Ghost, if you don't know who he is, he's my buddy, Granitial Ghost. I'm Mist, and we had a little bit of an exchange. Check that video out. This is my favorite thumbnail of the month. We move in to If It's For My Daughter episode 4, and Latina goes to school, which, you know, it was such a cute episode, and then we got to really see, like, the scary end of society when it comes to her race. So, it was weird, but we move into episode 4 of Dr. Stone, and I love this thumbnail so much. It's such a shame this video only got 6 views, because it's just hilarious. But, yeah, not too much to say. They, made gunpowder and exploded on them, and Tsukasa has found them, but there's also more humans. We move into episode 17 of Demon Slayer, and we got to see my boy Zenitsu popping off yet again. And that thunder breathing shit is not something you want to play with when he's serious. So, it was a great episode nonetheless. I just wish he had something more to him. Episode 319, we got to see Jalal saving Urza and Wendy from Acnomalogia, even though there's no way he can save them. I had a major qualm, though, with this episode, which you can check out in the review if you want, but with that being said, nonetheless, still a good episode. We move into the continuation of Konohamaru's love life in episode 117 of Boruto, and we find out about some deeds going on in this village that are not too good looking. A little bit shady, if you want to call it that. But we move into To the Abandoned Sacred Beast episode 5. And Kane is back, which Kane is a vampire, confirmed. I don't care what anybody says. If he's not a vampire, I'm quitting reviewing this series. I'm not even playing. It's so perfect. But he captures Skull here and invites old Hank to a party if he wants her back. We move into the highlight episode of the week, though. 1,200 views and counting, like 1,400, I don't know. Episode 94 of BlackClover, Yuno is an elf? What? Licked wins? What? Question mark? And the video that you all just seen go up today, my Johto journey in Pokemon has begun, and my little Chikorita is so kawaii, and Silver is a cunt. But yeah, I also got a free Hoppip. I don't know where that came from, but I got it. So yeah, with that being said though, guys, if y'all do enjoy these little recaps, these are kind of the filler video of the month, if you want to say. But I really enjoy making them just because it lets me reflect on my videos and lets you all reflect. If you all miss something or want to check something out or just anything. So, yeah, probably not going to get a lot of views on this, but if you all do see this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot. And I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my head.